5 games into the season, and we are undefeated. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop on that one, but thus far, we've turned in some really good performances against some really good teams. Financially, things could be better. We're losing money, and we're on track to lose more money this year than we did last year. A lot of that is due to payouts from previous transfers. I expected that, but I honestly didn't expect our finances to be this bad. We have the one loan. It looks like we may be getting a few more before this season's done just to stay afloat. My name's FM19, and this is the Palace March, episode 21. So these are our expenditures thus far. As you can see, the vast majority of it is transfer expenditures, and that's followed by player wages. Income-wise, we're getting a decent amount of TV revenue. We have a few more games on TV this year thus far. I keep waiting for the TV money to kick in at the end of the season. That should take care of some of our debt. I don't know. It's going to be walking a tightrope. The good news is, at least money-wise, we've got $100,000 of payroll and almost $20 million in the transfer budget, so I can fiddle around with that. That said, I really don't know how active I'm planning on being in the January transfer window, especially if we keep performing like this. We may actually be a net sell instead of a net buy in the transfer window. Maybe 1 or 2 players to shore things up. We'll have to see, but I'm getting way ahead of myself here. After beating Watford 2-0, we were home against Huddersfield, and we beat them 3-1. A Jetty, a brace of goals, Gubbles a goal. Victor Nelson broke up the clean sheet. Let me switch this here real quick. We were really good this game. 20 shots, 14 on target to their 15 and 6. It was a pretty good game all around. I'm not quite sure why Onana is on a 6-1. I think that has to do with a couple of passes he made. But he stopped a lot of shots. So I can't explain that. My forwards, on the other hand, were absolutely brilliant. A Jetty with a brace was nice to see. After Huddersfield, we were away at Stoke, and we beat them 2-1. Heng Kwang Song, a goal in the 37th minute. Leo Santos followed with a header off a set piece in the 43rd minute. Barini broke up the clean sheet with a goal in the 59th minute. We were just better than them by enough. We had 16 shots alone on target to their 16 and 9. Our players they were a little bit better than Stokes this game, and that's what saw us through. As you can see, Onana was on a 7-2. The defenders were really solid. The midfield was solid. I've got a decent rotation going on in the midfield now that I'm really liking, and I've got a decent rotation going on in the forwards as well. It's all kind of going to plan, which really bothers me because usually nothing ever goes to plan in the long run. Hell, Custer had a plan. Against Arsenal, we shut them out 1-0 to a Gubbles goal in the 39th minute. Again, the team was pretty solid. Arsenal outshot us and had more on target, but we did well enough to hold our own. 14 shots on target for us, and technically our players were just a little bit better than theirs at the end of the day. You know, Onana 7-2, Sablick 7-4 was equalized by Bellerin 7-4. Santos 7-1 was pretty much equalized by Diaz's 7-2, but our midfield was better and our front three were a lot better. Sablick is turning into a really good defensive right back. I think this playing time will really see him grow. He's already gone up a half star these first 5 games. He is going to be a capable replacement for Wan-Bissaka. He's just a couple years ahead of time. After Arsenal, we were away at West Brom, and we drew this game 1-1. St. Tosin, a goal in the 20th minute. Borja Mayoral, a goal in the 72nd minute. I'm not quite sure what happened here. We had more shots and more on target than West Brom. They had 15 and 7. We had 19 and 10. We broke down on the attack late in the game. We had our chances. We couldn't make the most of it. Their defense was stout when it needed to be, and our offense broke down when I could least afford it. Gubbles being on a 6-3, a Jetty being on a 6-4, that was a lot to do with that. Couple transfer moves, one of which was a completely boneheaded move on my part. Jake Kirby went to Mansfield on loan. I don't know what I was thinking here because he was going to be my primary young backup at defensive left back. Mansfield came in for him, and I think I just blanked on his name and didn't realize who he was when I agreed to the loan. But he's going out. He's getting first-team playing time in League Two. I'm hoping he comes back better than he left. If he does, I will be happy with that. Gennaro Ruggiero went to Parma on loan. He is, at the moment, probably my 5th or 6th midfielder, depending on who's playing and who's healthy. He wasn't going to get a lot of playing time here unless somebody got injured, and I just don't see that happening. I've got a pretty deep midfield. Parma came in and asked for him, and he is starting for them. So he will get some quality starts there. He just went there, so that's why there's nothing there yet. On the ends, Ben Beachy, a youth player my scouts found, I brought in to stick him on the under-18 team. One of the things I finally sat down and noticed is that I play a 4-3-3, so I want my under-18s and under-23s to play 4-3-3s. It's really kind of hard for my under-19s to do that when I only have essentially 4 strikers, a couple of whom are midfielders, and they're not all that good. I'm trying to build up the youth team and the under-23 team so that a couple of years down the road, I don't have to keep laying out £30 million for players unless I absolutely need to. Got some good prospects here. Get them some playing time. We'll see what happens. So today, a double livecom day because the first episode was a transfer special. We're going to play Fulham at home and then Man United. The Fulham game is the... I keep getting these screwed up. It says League Cup, but it should be Carabao. I think this is just a naming issue. But as it stands, I'm going to check the best 11, the reserves, and we will be back with the game against Fulham in just a bit. Now we are hosting Fulham today, and we are playing our 4-3-3. Onana in goal, Vokins, Kamara, Santos, and Sablik as the defensive back 4, Linetti, Benasser, Milivojevic as the midfield 3, Mayor, Gubbles, and Ajeti up top as the strikers. Had to move some things around there. The database I am planning on using for my main save came out, and I was experimenting with that team, just getting a handle to make sure I have my background information correct on what's going on and what to expect. So this could be a trap game for us. Fulham is currently 18th in the Premier League, and Vokins just went out with an injury. Okay. Well, Riedewald is back healthy, so hopefully shouldn't be anything lost there. What did he go out with? Knee injury, that's not good. Well, first highlight of the half. We're 42 minutes in. De La Torre, driving right, shadowed by 2 Palace players, dispossessed by Linetti. He sends it up to Gubbles, who loses the ball, taps it up. Kamara passes it up into space. What the heck was that? Usually he's better than that. Hughes, across the field to De La Torre, to Sessegnon, to Hughes. Oh, what the heck? That looked like it was going right towards Onana, and he completely muffed it. Oh, man. That was just... 13 shots, 6 on target for us. So they're 8 and 4 for them, and we're playing cautious. Well, we're going to change that. The half here. I don't want to yell at the guy. Well, I didn't want to yell at the guys at the half, but about half of them were okay with what I said. I'm switched from the defense, or I switched from the counter to positive. We'll see what happens here. About 50, 60 minutes in, if we have to, we'll go to the attack. Sessegnon went off already. That's interesting. Benasser on the throw-in. Passes it up. Panzo knocks it down, sends it to Gomez. Long pass up to Santos. Jeez. Santos just never stopped running. You know what? Gonna bring Mayoral off. Move Gubbles over to the complete forward. Move Han to the attacking forward. Vakari is going to come on for Santos. Attack. Milivievic out to a jetty. Passes it up towards Gubbles, who split the defenders, and his shot's wide right. Hughes on the corner kick. Onana with a nice save. Throws it out to Sablik, to Milivievic, up to a jetty. Back to Sablik, over to Benasser. Back to Sablik, long kick. Gubbles is there to Han. And he, hits the crossbar. Panzo with a free kick. Out to Costa, over to Hughes, to Gomez. Back to Costa. To Hughes. Dispossessed by Benasser. Up to Han, knocked over to Gubbles. Up to a jetty who's all alone in space. Centers it, and Han is there. That was nice. I've got a really nice rotation going with a jetty, Gubbles, Mayoral, and Han. And I've got Burkhart as my fifth striker, and he's got some playing time as well. So I'm hoping if I can keep up a regular rotation, Eden with the free kick to Della Torre at the top of the box, and Onana picks up the shot after it caroms off a couple players. Rolls it out to Kamara, to Riedewald, across the field to Milivievic. Up the field to Gubbles, and his shot, we equalize. Well done, guys. That was a nice shot. Gubbles got behind the defense there, cut right, went around the one defender. Nice shot, upper right corner. That was well done. I may have overpaid for him now, but I'm thinking in the long run he'll be worth the money. Onana with a nice save off the free kick from outside the box. Gubbles sends it up to Han. Off the keeper. Han recovers the rebound. Dispossessed. Han still chasing after it. Dispossessed again. Della Torre gets it. That is the end of the highlight. Coming up on 75 minutes. Milivievic with the... Oh, wow. Oh, he is so good at that. Let's watch this. Just outside the box on the right side. Over the wall. Curls it in. Past the keeper. I think the keeper should have gotten that, but I think that's just a sprite issue with the match engine. It's a nice second half comeback for us, but there's still 20 seconds to blow it. Last highlight of the game, Eden to Gomez, to Smith, back out to Costa on the left. Sablik intercepts the pass, and that is a game. That is well done, boys. Wow, 26 shots, 15 on target for us, 12 shots, 7 on target for them. Going to the attack the second half made all the difference. If we'd done that the first half, we may not have had to come back the second half. Song with a 66-minute goal, Gubbles a 68th-minute goal, Milivievic a gorgeous penalty kick from outside the box. Free kick, penalty kick, I never know what to call those. I'm sorry. I was getting ready to take Milivievic off, too. Let's see what happens to Vokins here, because if he goes out injured, I am up a creek. Well, damn. Okay. We have got United coming up in 3 days. In the meantime, I'm going to see who else I can play at defensive left back and start hitting the free agent market. Well, we drew Liverpool in the third round of the Carabao. Not quite sure what to think about that. Fingers crossed, maybe they'll play a rotated side and I can have a better chance of beating them. We got Man United coming up. I actually went checking through my rosters. There's not a lot out there. Actually, there's no one out there available on a free to step in as an immediate backup. But I do have Well, Timmy Sobowale is an 18-year-old kid from Ireland who I picked up on a free earlier in the season. 2-star current ability, 3.5-star potential ability. One of the many youth players I brought in to see if he can succeed here, and if he can't, I can sell on for more money. However, for some reason, it says he cannot be registered, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I wonder if that has to do with the fact that, well, he spent 2 years at Man City. He's Republic of Ireland. Is that why? Oh, that would be... Wow, okay. It looks like Kamara or Vakari is my primary backup at defensive left back until I figure out what the heck is going on here. As it stands, we got Manchester United coming up next. I'm going to double check the best 11, and we will come back with that match in just a bit. Today, we are hosting Man United, and we are playing our 4-3-3. Onana in goal, Riedewald, Kamara, Santos, and Sablik as the defensive back four, Lanetti, Tonali, Milivojevic as the midfield three, Mayoro, Gubbles, and Ajeti up top as the strikers. Gubbles out to Ajeti on the right. He holds it up. Dispossessed, fouled? Nope. Shaw takes the ball away, sends it up to Alexis. Sablik dispossesses him. Milivojevic. Top the box. Back to Sablik on the right. And the highlight ends. God, what is up with that, Football Manager? Come on. Santos just picked up a yellow. Paqueta, left side of the box, driving forward, crosses it in, knocked away. Icardi to Alexis. Onana with a very nice save. Ajeti. Well, knocked away by Bailey. Shaw sends it up towards Alexis. Oh, dispossessed. Ajeti holds it up. Oh, knocked away by Lindelhoff. Riedewald sends it back into the box. Shaw knocks it away. Alexis runs it down before Milivojevic can get there. Dyer to Paqueta, who drives forward, splitting the defenders. Crosses it out to Lopez all alone on the right. He brings it into the box. Shoots. And it goes in. Looks like it bounced off another player. See what happens here. Paqueta, long pass to Lopez out on the right. He drives forward, takes the shot. Oh, Nana got a hand on it. It went top of the net. Lopez with a free kick to Paqueta. To Brozovic, back out to Lopez. Centers it in. Santos knocks it away. Tonali. Up towards Mayoral, but Lindelhoff steps in front of him. Lopez to Dyer. To Brozovic. To Paqueta. Back to Dyer. Long pass out. Sablik knocks it away. Santos is there. Icardi. Guys, come on. Weak volley by Santos to get it away. Oh, Onana should have been all over that. Made a couple tactical changes. Somehow early crosses were on. We were also running at the defense. I took those off. Worked the ball in the box on. Milivojevic just picked up a knock. Okay, we're coming up on the half. Anyways, Milivojevic, the corner in, knocked away. Can Kamara run it down? He can, but he's going to be... No, he's not. Tonali to Lanetti, who's surrounded by Man United players. Milivojevic up to Ajeti. Oh, Lindelhoff knocks it away, but Sablik is there. Can he cross it in? He does to Ajeti, and we score. That was nice. Looks like Lindelhoff knocked the ball away. Sablik got it. Nice cross to Ajeti. He turned on the ball really, really well. Sablik's going to have to come off the half. Milivojevic is going to have to come as well. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Benasser's going to come on for Milivojevic. I'm going to switch Ajeti and Mayoral just to see if Mayoral can't get off this 6'3" he's been on. Riedewald's on a 6'2", but I really don't have anybody to replace him at the moment. We're playing with fire here. 60 minutes in, no highlights the second half. I say that, and goes Man United. Kamara, Benasser knocks the ball away. Gubbles is there. Cross it. Yes. Benasser with the corner kick to Lanetti. He centers it in. Is that a foul? Nope. Okay. I'm going to get Sablik off. Bring on Mepham. Lopez. McCarty, and he scores. Nice shot by Icardi. Brozovic runs the ball down. Out to Jones on the left. Back to Dyer. He centers it to Paqueta. Long pass to Lindelhoff, all alone on the right. Outside of the box, dispossessed by Riedewald. Up to Ajeti. He's got space to run on the left. Can he cross it in? Gubbles is there. Oh, right at De Gea. The ball goes to Benasser, and his shot goes wide right. Now, this is going to be our first loss in Premier League play. Losing to a top team, if not the top team in the league. We'll check that out here after the game. We've got 5 minutes to make up 2 goals. I don't see that happening. Benasser to Mayoral on the throw-in, dispossessed by Jones. Dyer sends it up to Icardi. Long pass to Lopez in the center. He goes around the defenders and skies the ball over the crossbar. 3 minutes of extra time. And Linetti is injured. What is going on there? Oh, Icardi behind the defense, dispossessed by Santos, but it goes to Lopez. Icardi, and his shot goes wide right. Lindelhoff to Lopez. Back to Lindelhoff. To Smalling. Oh, Lopez stopped running. Santos is there. He just kicks it out of bounds. Game should be ending here. Brozovic on the throw-in to Paqueta. Across the field, Burkhart. Now, that is the game. I totally did not bring Mepham on. I brought Burkhart on. That's troubling. Well, Man United was second in the league. We played them. They're second in the league now. We're third. Tied for third on 13 points with Burnley. Let's see what happened to Linetti here. 6 to 8. Oh, pulled groin. Tight hamstring. Okay, that's a week. And we finally lose. Yeah, 9 matches in a row, going back to last season. It was a good run. We were bound to slip up at some point in time. Slipping up against Man United is not unexpected. Do we come back for Liverpool? Yeah, you know what? We'll come back for Liverpool in the cup game and then probably skip a few games, come back for Newcastle. Oh, I need to figure out what's going on with not being able to register Simawale. Looks like I may be hitting the market for backup defensive left back here. Now, if anything, any failures this season are going to be completely mine. Stuff like loaning out Jake Kirby, not having a third defensive left back on the roster somewhere. That's just... And we had our chances against Man United. That Gubbles. Oh, he had a Jetty all alone on the right. Should have crossed the ball. I'm going to put that off to youth, but I don't know. I've seen experienced strikers do that as well. 11 shots, 5 on target for us. 17 shots, 5 on target for them. We had our chances. We just could not make the most of it. Paqueta had an absolute brilliant game. So did Icardi. Well, there's a reason they're the second best team in the Premier League. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name is FM19, and thank you for watching.